Guys, welcome back to my channel, Home with Kimberly. So let's talk homemade chicken stock. I promised you some of that when I went on my last shopping trip. Why should you make your own homemade chicken stock? Well, obvious reasons. You could save money and the health benefits are many. All of the iron you get from the bone, collagen, the vitamin-rich marrow that comes from the bones. You know, these are all the health benefits, many more benefits, of course, from making your own homemade chicken stock as opposed to something bought in a store. There's a lot of great reasons to make it. Sometimes, if you're like me, you just enjoy making and processing your own food. You know exactly what's going in it, how you want it to taste, etc. So there's a ton of different recipes, just like with everything, on how to make your own homemade chicken broth. Some people just use the chicken itself. I like to use a mixture of, I actually used a chicken carcass and then that I had left over from my roasted chicken. And then I added in some fresh vegetables and herbs because I love how that really enhances the flavor of my broth. So however you want yours to be flavored or to taste is totally up to you. This is a very simple process to go through. It does not take long at all and well worth the time and effort. So I'm gonna take you through how to make my homemade stock. Make sure you stay tuned because I'm also going to end up canning this homemade chicken stock within the next day or two. So let's get started. Okay, you guys, this could not be simpler. So to my large stock pot, I am adding my chicken carcass from my leftover roasted chicken. And then I have all my vegetables ready to go here. I'm going to add in one chopped up onion and I think I just quartered it. It doesn't really matter what size you make it. And then I'm gonna add one medium-sized carrot that I chopped into big chunks. I've got 2 stalks of celery. I have a head of garlic that I cut in half. I have a bunch of parsley that I'm going to throw down in there. I've got several sprigs of thyme. I love that flavor, and I even put 1 sprig of rosemary because I love rosemary. And then I also have maybe a tablespoon worth of black peppercorns that I crushed with a meat mallet in a baggie. Threw that in there. I'm just putting a little bit of salt for seasoning, and now this is ready to boil. You're gonna let it boil for 2 hours, and this is what it will look like when it's finished. And this could not be simpler. This is the finished stock, and I did let that go on a low boil for a couple of hours. And now all you have to do is strain this, and you can, well, you need to put it in your refrigerator. Let that get nice and cool, especially if you're using a whole chicken with the meat and skin and everything still on it, because you should have a layer of fat that rises to this top and will solidify. You need to scrape that off. And some people use that for other things. I've never used it, but take that off of there, and then you've got your wonderful stock underneath. And you can use this immediately. I think it will store in the fridge for 2 to 3 weeks in an airtight container, or you can do as I'm going to do, which is can my homemade chicken stock, and that will be in an upcoming video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you next time. Bye.